Hello everybody, my name's Kendall. I'm back. This is Blasphemous. Here we go, fight the demon tree guy. Now, as I'm sure you're wondering, yeah, I have not uploaded a lot of videos lately, and there's a lot of factors to that, but main thing right now is work hours and just having enough time to do stuff in general. Another big one right now is Porkerina has the dreaded COVID fun times. So we're staying home and kind of stinks. But I'm taking care of her, so she's been doing good for the most part. But yeah, you know, life is just... it's been kind of crazy this year, to be honest. Oops. And, yeah, I've been wanting to do more videos, especially this game. I wanted to play this and finish this, like, I don't even know how long ago at this point, but I definitely wanted to have this game done. But, you know, sometimes it just didn't work that way. I'll talk more about that in a second. Once I get this guy. Man, he's a lot easier than last time. For some reason. Wonder if this is quote unquote supposed to be the first battle that you have? Because yeah, he's almost dead and I haven't even... Anyway, yeah, life's been pretty crazy, pretty hectic, but you know, that's just how it is sometimes. So, I'd hoped that I would get a lot more things done with the time I've had, but it just hasn't been that way recently, and I'll tell you that in a second. Had this whole big thing planned out what I was going to say last night, and I can't remember what it was.
You have met the visage of attrition. You have yet to prostrate before one last holy visage.
You know, basically what I was going to talk about is, just going to be honest, be like, life has been crazy. I mean, everyone knows that with like all COVID happening right now, and everybody and their mother's like, oh, the election in the United States is like, oh, blah blah, and I don't care. Sometimes I just really don't care, and I know it might sound awful or whatever, but you know, when it really comes down to it, all that really matters is your friends, family, and just what you do with that, you know? Like in the long run. Doesn't matter who's your president, doesn't matter if the world's going crazy. In the end, what really matters is just, you know, friends and family and stuff like that. I think it's an obvious thing, but I think people forget that sometimes. I really do. Because I think they stress about all the things that are going on, and stuff like that, but you know, it's whatever. Sometimes you just gotta let go of all that stress. But yeah, my main point of talking to you guys, I want to explain why it's taken me so long to make videos. So I have spent the last few days, well, probably a couple weeks actually now, trying to figure out how to start recording stuff. I think I might do a video series literally on how I got to where I am with recording stuff. I haven't recorded stuff, I'm just talking about the gear and whatnot. Because It's not as easy as I thought it would be to understand, like, the equipment and how the software's, what's the word? How they correlate, I guess. Like, yeah, I guess that's the right word. How they, like, do certain things. I know that's very vague. No, that's not the right one. What, and how they work with each other. I guess that's the way I should put that. Anyway, my point being is I've been spending a lot of time trying to study that and not having much time to record videos because a lot of my time has been just flat out looking up how to record stuff because it's a big thing for me right now. Yeah, learning how to record things. And I've been wanting to do that for years and finally I have the equipment to do it. So yeah, I'll do a video explaining more about that in the future, but for right now, I'll just say that it's been a crazy, wild ride. I don't really have a plan for this YouTube and stuff, I'm just kind of doing it. And just doing whatever when I feel like it, which I think that should honestly be how it works for people. It's like they just get the hang of it, because I tried making a plan for myself and it just didn't work, you know? And that's okay, because I mean, if you have the time and you're able to actually, you know, make a plan and you don't have work or anything like that, and you don't have any extra responsibilities outside of YouTube and whatever, yeah, you should by all means make a plan and stuff, but it's difficult for me sometimes to accept that just because I'm the type of person I want to do everything all at once, and it's specifically hard for me right now because the job I have is wonderful. I actually really love what I do, but the hours are very difficult for me because it's very middle of the day. It's not like a early morning kind of thing, so that is very challenging for me as a person because I am not the type of person that can do that, because it takes away from all the personal time I have. Like right now I have about, I think, an hour before I have to go to work, and that's okay, that's totally okay, but it's early morning still to me, and it's difficult to be like, oh yeah, I gotta work in an hour from now and I don't have any time to myself unless I get up and wake up at like 6 a.m. which is okay, but sometimes that's just flat out impossible to do, you know? Like, sometimes I'm just dead tired for no reason whatsoever, and I just legit can't do it. That gets to me sometimes because then I feel like I'm in that routine of, oh, you wake up, you go to work, and then you go back to sleep again. I don't think anybody should have to do that. That's not a fun way to live, that's for sure. I'm sure some people can do it, but that's just not something I can do very well. You know? So I'm not knocking the job again. Oh, that's how. Again, like I said, I'm not knocking the job. It's just a very difficult thing to do. And, you know, that's all I can do right now. That's what I've got, and that's what I'm gonna work with at the moment. So it might not be the funnest thing in the world for me. I'm not gonna say it is, but hey, I have a job, you know? And that means a lot, you know? Instead of just not having a job at all, that would be awful. And I talk about this stuff a lot with people. Is like, I talk about my job and I talk about the hours and all this stuff so much to where the more I talk about it, the more I'm like, man, when I talk about it, I don't sound like I enjoy it because I always talk about the bad things. But it's a good job. It really is. And, you know, being where I'm at in life, I'm getting slaughtered by all these creatures and slime. That's okay. You know, I have other plans that I will actually go after, and I have always planned to do that. Like the studio. I have the studio now. I'm gonna plan to learn and practice mixing, mastering, recording, all the things I've wanted to do. I'm gonna do it, you know? And eventually one day I will get to the point where I can do that full time, you know? I also want to make my own amplifier, guitar amplifiers, pedals, and anything like that. I want to have a company like that, you know? And right now I just have to realize that, you know, I just got to take it step by step, one at a time, you know? I can't rush in. I'm not going to know everything about everything right away. That's ridiculous, and I know part of me just wants that so bad. I'm like, oh, I just want to know how to do everything right now. And it's just not how that works, you know? It's just not. And I'm bad at facing that fact sometimes, I'll be honest, because I want to just rush. Oh. I'm not sure what this is, don't know if I should go that way yet, so I'm going to go this way, to the right. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't need to rush into things like that. Like, I have a lot to learn about designing amplifiers and pedals and whatever else I have in mind that I've gone blank at the moment, but you know, I have time. It's not like I don't have time to do that stuff. It's not like alright, I should say I don't have a lot of time all the time, but I have enough time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like the end of the world where, like, I don't have a life, I can't do anything outside job. No, I just need to make time for it, you know? And I have been, for the most part. I've gotten pretty far, I would say. I know Karina, my wife, has definitely helped me out and realized a lot of times when I am like, oh, I haven't gotten anywhere and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, just sit back and, like, legit think about everything you actually have done. And I'm like, you know what, you're right, because I have studio equipment right now. I have the ability to do YouTube right now. It's there. Now it's the process of actually taking the time to learn how to use all of it, you know? And I think that's the hard part for me, going back to what I was saying, because I don't want to just worry about taking all that time, because when I was in school, at college, I was living with my parents. So they were okay with me not having a job. So I had plenty of time to work on school, you know. So it was work still. I wasn't getting paid for it, no, but it was work that I could use to help me toward a goal, because I was learning. It wasn't just like a job where you just do the same thing over and over every day, which I do feel like that is partly why this job it has its ups and downs, and I think that's the one major down, is it does get repetitive. But I'm gonna stop right there and see what this is all about real quick. Hope it's not a boss battle. Oh, yep, that's a boss battle. Okay, I'm gonna not defeat that guy yet. Oh, I guess he just shows it's a boss battle. Okay, cool. Anyway, I'm just going to explore the area and kind of talk while I'm doing that at the moment. My word, so many new areas. I'll go back there in a second. But, anyway, what I was trying to say, and I've been trying to say this whole time, but just really lengthy how I'm saying it, is, yeah, life can be tough, and I know I'm bad at accepting the fact that I don't have all the time in the world. I have to work, you know? You have to work, that's how life is, you know? It's not like you can just be like, oh, I don't have to work, blah, blah, blah. That stuff, no, you gotta work, you know? If you want to make money, if you want to actually be on your own and all that stuff, you gotta do that. Sucky as it can be sometimes, it's how it is. Looks like I can go down there. Let me see. Attach that one. This guy. No, this one. No, I guess I can't go down there right now. I want to attach this guy. Forgot to do that last time. I was rambling on last time about how it only has 2 of the blue fever, I think that's what it is. I can't remember, but that's why, because each ability gives you a different amount. So finally figured that out. So yeah, I know I'm rambling on and whatnot, but I just needed to get this stuff off my brain. Been on my mind lately, so. And the funny thing is, I don't think anybody really watches this channel, because I mean, I know no one does, because it's like, what, 20 views, 20 subs? Something like that? Not many, but that's not the point. It's mainly for me. And, oh, this is another thing. I'd be interested, or not interested, but I can't wait to one day, like, show my kids this stuff. Because I think that would be pretty funny. See what their response would be. And that's probably going to be like quite a few years down the road, but you know what I mean? Oh, over. There we go. But yeah, I think I just wanted to talk about kind of where I'm at right now with the music and stuff I want to do. What that did. Oh, probably released that gate. Yeah. Yeah. I know in person I talk a whole heck of a lot about Black Grieving Veil. That's new. I talk a lot about dark cloth that has kept its silky feel despite the passing of the years. Oops. 1 of 3 remains of an unfinished ceremony. The wounds inflicted by a broken oath rarely ever find healing. Anyway, what was I rambling on about? See, like I said, I do the ramble on thing a lot. Yeah, that was just kind of update on what's going on with me. And another thing that I need to make sure I don't do is focus so much on what my career will be, because I focus so much on like, oh, I want to build amplifiers, oh, I want to make YouTube, oh, I want to record music, oh, blah 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 blah, you know. I need to focus more on what's right there at the moment, and what's right there at the moment is my family, my friends, and the time I have with them, and the time I have to do the things that I want to do to better myself, not just to make money, not just for whatever reason, because that's the thing. I don't want to just make amplifiers and make music just to make money. That's not the point. I would love to do that, because that's something I love to do, you know? That'd be like getting paid to do what you love for fun, which is kind of what I do now, because I'm a video game tester, and it's different than playing video games, obviously, but like, it's something I know I'm good at, which may not be shown in this gameplay, but you know, it's something I really like, you know? You don't necessarily have to be amazing at everything you love to do. There's no requirement like, oh, I have to be this good or whatever to have a job doing it or something like that. As long as you love it and you're actively trying to get better at it, I think that means a lot, because then you'll get that experience and you'll just be good at it eventually. That went on a rabbit trail to something else, but I'm thinking mostly about building things and whatnot. Anyway, is there something at the top? It looked like there's a way to go up farther. Oh yeah, because I didn't. Yeah, there we go. Like this game, I love this game so much. This is just one of the beauties of video games, is like, this is crazy. Someone made this, you know? They did what I'm talking about. They spent the time to learn how to code, how to do all this stuff, and they just did it, you know? Like, it might have taken them a long time, sure, but they did it, you know? It must be around here. The bell will not stop ringing. I hear it jingling in my dreams. My hands are wounded from all the digging. Must be around here. Just one more wound. I hear it close by. Interesting. It looks like I can go down there. Like here. Aha! That's right. So it looks like there's little gutter rails right there, but... Well, how am I supposed to get up there? I guess I'll have to come back here? There must be something that lets me jump in this water higher. But anyway. Oh my. Is this new? I can't for the life of me remember where I went on the first playthrough. So I'm just gonna... I think I'll go back here first. And then maybe here. That's the smoke area or whatever. And then I'll go down here. I didn't realize there's so much area to this place, but I should have learned that by now. Okay. I think I did go up here on the first playthrough. I've been playing on my free time Days Gone, which is why I haven't been able to get to this one much. I'll be honest, that's a big reason. Just because I have been kind of wanting to just do one of my own things, you know? I don't have to worry about recording and stuff. And it's not a worry. I love recording, I really do. It's just, if I had a better setup, which that goes to the whole, if I had this, if I had that, blah blah blah. I would definitely record a lot more if I had an actual camera instead of my phone. I know that for sure, just because I can be lazy at times, I'll just be honest. And this is work to set up this thing. Not much work, no. I'm not gonna lie and say it is, but it's not as motivating as it is. Not as motivating. It's more appealing to just go into a game. Like Days Gone, where I have to do nothing. I can just turn on my PlayStation and be like, oh, I'm playing the game now. Versus this, where I'm like, oh, I need to set up this, I need to make sure the camera's right, the audio, OBS is running, which again is a very rather pathetic excuse for just flat out being lazy, but it's just true. Some days, going back to what I said, when I don't have much time to do anything else but work all day, I just don't care. I'm just like, I have no motivation to do that, and I want to get better at not doing that, because I'd rather, seriously, I would get rid of these stupid things. And I keep making more. I would way rather just be making videos, making a lot more use of my time learning how to record music, because I am so excited to get some of the songs that I've been writing out there. And the problem with me also is I want it perfect, so I'm gonna have to learn to be like, okay, this song is good. It does not need to be gone over 5 more times, you know, because I will do that. Oh, that's another thing. I have to learn how to program drums, which I'm not sure how that's gonna be like. I'm curious. I've never done that. I've never really seen videos on people programming drums, so I'm not even sure how it looks sometimes. So yeah, I'm very curious to see how that's gonna go for me. just go down here because I haven't explored here yet. I don't think I should go these ways yet. I think I should go this way because it seems like the game was pointing me in this direction, and these are the hidden things, which you guys still haven't seen. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't believe you have. Yeah, this is I love this. Like, I don't know if Metroidvania, however you say it, those games are like this normally, where the maps like goes up and down and stuff like that. I would imagine it is. That's actually a dumb thought now that I think about it, because they're probably all like that. Anyway, but I just really like that. Anyway, I have rambled on and on. I'm still gonna ramble some more in this video. Just heads up. But yeah, I'm just having a good time. Trying to learn to, like I said, just enjoy the time I've got. Make the most of it. Had a little extra time this morning to game, so that's what I'm gonna do. I actually woke up this morning and made some muffins.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane?
Well, she's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
She's married to the Muffin Man.
Pretty dang good muffins too, I will say. I am a pretty good chef, you know, or baker, or cook, or whatever have you. I will say that about myself. I can make some tasty stuff. But yeah. Anyway, like I said, I was making muffins this morning, and the reason I did that was because that'll make the mornings better for me. Because going back to what I said earlier, I feel like I don't have time with how work is and just life in general, and so I'm like, you know, I should fix those problems and do things like meal prep. My wife Karina has been started that idea, and I think that's a fantastic. Oh boy, am I gonna die here? I think I am. Fantastic idea. Holy moly, I'm gonna die. Is there any way to... I'm gonna die right here. I know it. Or no, I can get my health back, right? Well, if I make it there. Going real intense right now, I know. Just don't want to die. Okay, cool. Fill those guys up. Oh, for 900? That went up. Price. It must be because of how low my health was. Oh, and I filled up the empty vial vessel. Cool. While I was there. That new one I picked up just a couple minutes ago. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Karina got the idea, or has the fantastic idea of doing meal prepping, which, I mean, that's a pretty well-known thing, but like actually doing it's a lot more. You have to really think about it, and you have to take the time to be like, okay, first off, what do we want to make? Second, when are we going to make it? Third, what days do we want to eat it? And blah blah blah. It takes some time, but going back to what I said earlier, it's all about how you do it. You gotta take some time to get to the point where you can do that. And like I said before, I'm awful at the waiting thing, so I'm just glad that we're gonna do things like that. That'll help both of us in the long run have time for whatever we want to do and what we want to do together, and just like, you know, time to hang out and stuff, instead of just like, oh, we're cooking all the time, or oh, we're meal prepping, or oh, you want to do this or that, but I want to do this or that, and we don't have time for each other, or time to just do things we should do. Oh, well, That's why I didn't go down here. I see. I'll put that there. That's still technically in that area. So I think I'll go there. That's purple, so that's new. But I'll go there just because it's still in the, what is it, the Holy Line? Yeah, it's in the Holy Line area. Anyway, the point of me blabbering on and on is a lot of my life has been all about time and how little of it I have and stuff like that, but you know, I don't want to screw up my life by not using the time I have, you know? In smart ways, not in dumb ways. I don't want to use it all for me, you know? Like, I got family and friends and stuff, and, you know, I got distracted there for a second. I've got family, friends, and things I want to do to make it to where I can have more time to be with them and things like that, because that's, in the end, again, like I said, that's all that really matters, you know? Everything else goes away. Your job goes away. Like, eventually, if you quit, you're just going to be replaced by someone else. It doesn't really matter when you really think about it. That's why I really want to do what I said. I want to make music, and I want to do things like that for people, because that has meaning, that has purpose. It's for people. It's not like you're working some job that just means nothing. You're working in a factory 24/7 and you just sit in an assembly line and do the same thing day in, day out. I can't do that, you know? It's just, there's no point. Also, for example, like, Karina has COVID right now, right? So I can't imagine having some job right now where I was away from home, you know? That's another thing I'm grateful about my job for, is like, I can, oh, let me get this first real quick.
Merciful be, penitent one. With your contribution, the work of this brotherhood carries on.
Cool. Yeah, like I said, that's a good thing about this job, and that's a thought that I need to remember more often. If I didn't have this job, I wouldn't be able to do that, you know? And that goes back to what I was saying before, where it's like, I would love to do music and make my guitar amplifiers and pedals and speaker cabinets from home. So I can stop what I'm doing if I need to, and I can be with my family, you know? Or my friends or whatever, and just use the time for better than wasting away at somewhere where it doesn't really matter what you do, you know? Wait, do I need to kill that guy? Okay, I'll... Oh. This is some new stuff. Is that a Minotaur? Oh, okay. Hello. I guess that's simple enough. Oof. That hurt, buddy. Anyway. I just think about that stuff a lot. Maybe too much. I don't know. But, I just don't want to end up not living life how it should be lived, you know? Like, John Foreman from Switchfoot said... What did he say? I forget the exact quote now. I don't remember what he said. He said something along the lines of where his greatest fear in life is oh, what was it? I think it's something to do with just. I gotta look it up. I'll show a video of it, and you'll know what I'm talking about real quick. I know it's kind of odd to have in the middle of playing a game like this, but I really appreciate that quote, even though I can't for life of me remember it right now. But I just really relate to it because, if I remember correctly, it has something to do with like he doesn't want to spend his whole life just not knowing if he had wasted it away, kind of thing. Like, you gotta use the time you have for what really matters. Oh, hello. Yeah, I really believe that, because what's the point of life if you don't use it how you're meant to? I am totally losing track of everything with this. Am I supposed to hold on to those guys or something? Oh no, I can't. Yeah, your misery. Sorry about that. I'm really distracted by this because it's totally new right now, so not gonna lie. Oh, what? Anyway, I'm probably done with a ramble at this point. Now, well, I'm probably never done with a ramble, let's be honest. What are you? Oh, I need to pay attention to my health. You are dead, that's what you are. This is creepy. This is probably the eeriest place I've been to. Uh oh. Hello. Is this like a legit battle? I don't see his health anywhere. Or her health? Sounds like a woman. Then again, I'm not sure. Huh. Oh, that was what? Offerings? Oh, I'm so confused. That was totally random. Hello. Where the heck am I? What are you?
O penitent one, we traverse strange roads under the same firmament, with nigh other trade, nigh other name. My name is Redento, barefoot the pilgrim of the Order of the Genuflectors. Prithee, taketh nigh affront in my not looking at thy visage, for we at each moment lean forth, so as not to divert our eyes from the path. Such is our old precept. We are before Hondo, a great buried bell, erected upside down so that its ringing would make the earth tremble and reach distant lands. Now Hondo resoundeth in a deep triune moan that travelleth in echoes through its broad spiraling circles. My feet wish to cross to the other side of this ancient valley, to move on to the next destination. Oh, my sins! Who could help me?
Okay, that was kind of weird. Guess gotta help this guy across somehow. Holy moly, where am I? Okay, that hurts me? Okay. What? I'm so confused. Yeah, okay. Right, it's like a boomerang. Should have remembered that part. This is interesting. This game, man, this game just keeps getting better. I keep getting worse at it, but the game keeps getting better. Okay, I guess she's in charge of that. Honest to goodness, like, half this game, I don't even understand, like, what they're talking about. Oh, what? So I kinda gave up on the trying to understand aspect of this game. I'm just enjoying it at this point. Because it's fun. I will never stop saying it. It's fun. Which reminds me of something, but I can't figure out what. Okay. Now, how do you get there? Oh, it's got that vine-like thing. I think that's another one of the, what is it? Relics I have to get. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, those are different looking. Okay, that doesn't work. Ooh, save point. I'll take that. Man, this game never ends. Oh, there's a chest somewhere. Is it over here? I think it's over here. It's somewhere over here. I'll go back before I fight any bosses or anything. Oh, that's there. Hello. Oh my. What's that? So I need to remember that. Oh. Bad idea. I'm gonna kill you first, though. Number of the Beast. That's an achievement I just got. I wonder if I killed 666 enemies. Would not surprise me. Wait, was I just here? I thought I just killed the lady. What the heck? Yeah, that is over. Oh, cause save point. Right. Resets everything. Duh. I don't like that. That's new. She don't sound too happy. Oh my word. There we go. Am I gonna just follow my death? Did I miss some? I think I missed something. It's pretty dumb. I don't think I can reach that. Yeah, no. No. I don't think I can go this way yet. Could be totally wrong, but I don't think I can. Didn't seem like it anyway. I've only got a couple minutes before I go to work. I think I'm just gonna head here and just see what's there for now. And then I'll come back and probably face that kid-looking thing that I found earlier. This was a surprise. This area was weird. I was not expecting that at all. That came out of nowhere. I don't know how often I'm gonna actually be able to make these videos, so it's just fun when I can. Oh, this is a point I was trying to make a while ago. I would like to start making a little longer videos. I know they're long already. Believe me, I know. But I'd rather just make one long video a week for now, while I don't have much time with YouTube. Because going back to what I said, I'm trying to focus my time elsewhere at the moment. So I would rather make one long video making progress on this game a week. And if I game with friends and whatnot, I'll throw those out there every once in a while. But I'd just rather do that, you know, instead of trying to make a couple a week. Because then it comes into like, I have to do YouTube and I have no time for anything else. You know? It just goes right back around to what I was saying earlier. I don't want that to be a thing for anything. I don't want anything to be like, oh, I have no time to do anything because of XYZ, where that is something I could easily avoid, you know? I think that's kind of dumb to fill up my time with so much stuff that I can't do any of the stuff that I want to fill up my time with. And that's the conundrum, is I want to do everything all at once, all the time. That's just me. And can't change that about myself. Not really. Okay, this is where I got to before. I don't know if I went up here. I swear, am I missing something? Is it like Mario where you can hold down and then the super jump? Okay, this is kind of a weird spot to leave you at, but I'm gonna go to the save point real fast first. Okay, I know this is kind of a weird spot to leave you at, but I'm gonna leave it here. I think I'm gonna look up. Well, I don't know if I should look up where to go next. I feel like it's pretty obviously pointing me toward that child boss thing, so I think I'm gonna do that next. Either way, thank you for hearing me ramble on. There will be more rambling and more cohesive sentences in the future. Anyway, that's all I got for you right now. I will hopefully make a new video next week. I'm not even sure when this one's coming out. So, we'll see. I'm excited to finish this game, as usual. Till next time, peace out, hang loose, rock on, God bless. I will see you later.